talk a little bit about how to identify research gaps. As we talked about, the importance of reading, understanding that, and then examining which parts of the introduction section. You should always have a sense or two about the reasons why the research is done. And it's important to keep that framed up, right, in terms of why you're doing something. But then also in the conclusion section, coming back to the future research. Um, at which point readers lack investigation or need further examination. I think that's really important, right? To kind of lay that groundwork for future research, whether that's your own or others. So here's some examples of some many journals nowadays have what's called a key concept section, and that can be really helpful as well in terms of talking about kind of where to explore. So these are the key concepts in this particular journal. ISME it's a microbiology journal. And these are, as you're looking for journals, these are what they're interested in when it comes to this particular journal. They really want to understand these topics, right? So that can be a nice way to focus your attention, both in terms of research, but also then ultimately when you do have a manuscript you want to submit, what do they actually want to publish about? So it's kind of a two-way street there. And that can be really helpful as you build out research questions. There's a few tools that just from a technology standpoint I wanted to bring to your attention. One of them is developed by the news site Thomson Reuters, called an essential science indicator. And it can provide, if your university has access to this, it can be a nice way to find most cited papers, kind of like a more sophisticated Google Scholar. But it can also pull in things that are not just in the literature, but individual people, conferences, publications, and of course you can then filter by countries and things like that. And then likewise, Google Trends is also very important, and particularly when you want to do regional interest, I think that's something that's can be very valuable that maybe you can't do through PubMed or some of these other platforms. As we talked about, right, I think the writing the thesis proposal or the grant proposal is really a great way to kind of organize your thoughts, but also to pull in other people, whether that you have an established mentor or advisor in your university or a steering committee, um, using that to then get that feedback, so then you can have those reviewers, so that as you move through the process, you're hearing from a lot of different voices, and they can make your kind of sharpen your thinking, sharpen your writing, as you move through the grant process.